Hey everybody, I got booted off. So here I am on another open window. Welcome to those of you that are joining on the replay. My apologies to those of you that were on or could have been on and the video ended. Here we go. Let me know if you see me. I got booted off and had to start a new window. Okay, I'm seeing people start to log in. Say hi in the comments. I got booted off. I see four of you here. Perhaps you're not able to pop in the comment. There we go. Now I see you. Hi, Valana. Hi, Arnell. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Amel. Welcome. I'm going to give everybody one more minute since I got booted off and had to start again. Good morning, Diane. All right, so everybody just breathe deep into your body. Let your body relax. And then, in whatever way makes sense to you, really bring yourself present. Hi, Aaron. Hi, Sebastian. All right. Good morning, Balana. Okay, it's 7:04, so I'm going to jump right in. I'm going to take my eyes off the comments. I apologize. I was on 10 minutes early, ready to go, but I got booted off. Hey, David. So I want you to skip putting your two words in the comments right now, but I want you to check in with yourself. What are you feeling right this moment? Really get mindful and present to what your emotional state is right this moment. And then I want you to put all your awareness on your physical body and notice anywhere you might be holding tension in your body. And without moving it or shaking it, just with awareness, let your body soften. Let your body relax, particularly all the muscles in your face. Let the muscles in your face relax for a moment. And I want you to take your right hand and just gently place it on your heart chakra. And with your hand on top of your heart chakra, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. And I want you to take a slow, full draw of breath inward. But I really want you to pay attention to the nuance of the breath. Feel it moving through your mouth, down your throat, into your chest, and expanding the space beneath your hand. And then just let the breath fall out. Then I want you to do that one more time. A super slow, deep, intentional connection with your breath, activating your heart chakra. And this time, as you let the breath fall out, go ahead and let your hand relax, but keep your eyes closed. With your eyes closed and your heart chakra activated, I want you to connect to the sensation of the energy and intelligence in your command center of your heart chakra. There is a beingness. There is an intelligence. There is an awareness that it can bring to you that feels different than the awareness of your mind, but you must use your mind to pay attention to it. Where focus goes, energy flows. Focus your awareness to your heart intelligence. That heart intelligence is the accumulated eternal wisdom of your soul. Now, keeping your eyes closed and your awareness there, I want you to put a smile on your face and notice the shift in the energy of your heart chakra. There is a connection between what's activated in our physical body simply when we smile and the energy of your soul's intelligence. That's why a smile is so powerful. That's why a smile is a superpower. Completely underutilized, but a superpower nonetheless. So, with your awareness on your soul's intelligence, feel free to open your eyes. And I'm going to talk fast because we started a little bit late. So, can you feel it? Can you feel something on the precipice about to happen? Something big. Can you feel it? It's been building within all of us all the way back from 2012. In 2020, when every drop in the infinite ocean of the one consciousness of all of creation shook the snow globe of planet Earth, that awareness got a shock to say, pay attention. And all the work that you've been doing in the last 4 years, that's so easy to forget. So easy to forget about all the progress that you've made because we get wrapped up in the activities of every freaking day and our attachment to outcomes and our disappointments and our fears. A lot of our disappointments and our fears anchor us outside of the awareness of the expansion that's really been happening inside of us and the advancement that it's made in our physical life, aligning us more and more and more with our higher self and our heart's desires. Remember, I talked about this potent book-ended eclipses that we are in right now, right? On September 18th, we had the partial lunar eclipse, the feminine part of this creational process that's in the birth canal. We had the divine feminine activated within us, creating this sense of this feeling that something is calling me forward, something really big is about to happen, and we feel this something really good. But everything in the media and everything external keeps saying horrible, everything's horrible. So we get this confusing mixed message. There's this sense of ominous awesomeness. And then when we look around, it's like, where is it? Shit. And we're in the bookend of this lunar eclipse that happened in September, and in 2 days, the solar eclipse, the masculine, is going to create another pattern interrupt with the Earth, but there's something bigger going on. Yesterday, an asteroid has entered through the gravitational pull of our orbit in our galaxy. It has pulled another planetary alignment that has never been in our atmosphere before, and it's never been in Earth's orbit, and it's being inserted right in the middle of this bookended contraction, expansion, getting ready for the birth of something major, something huge that you can feel, but we can't make sense of it because it's never been a part of our spiritual awareness nor our physical awareness. We're having a really hard time in our subconscious mind and our conscious mind making sense of all the sensations that we're experiencing, but we can feel it. And if you look, and this inserted planetary body, it's like this insertion of this energy that's activating light codes, awarenesses in your DNA that have been lying dormant. It's not random, y'all. It is not random. This is part of a divine cosmic plan of the ascension process of all humanity to insert something. Remember, I've been talking about wild cards coming? Talk about a wild card. This is a cosmic wild card. Wedged in the middle of the contraction, expansion, contraction, expansion, contraction, expansion of this bookend of the masculine energy and the feminine energy of the divine moving in you to give birth to something that humanity has been waiting for and prophecies have been talking about, and we've been trying to make sense the best we can in our limited human understanding, even as we're trying to make sense of this ascension process with our energy shifting and our awareness connecting more with a higher level of consciousness, right? Well, this insertion right now is going to be with us through November 25th. That's 20 days after the election in the United States. None of that's random, y'all. None of that's random. So right now in this bookended period of the divine masculine and feminine joining forces that are creating this contraction and expansion with this insertion of this new energetics, we are all being activated in the year of quantum leap that we were told this year is, and here's another quantum element to poof, explode you into a level of conscious awareness unlike we've ever had the capacity to experience or the ability to understand. Up until this point, we've been trying to conceptualize everything that we've been learning about ascension. This year, in the mastermind, we've been looking at 20 attributes of evidence that the Masters of Light gave us last November to start to explore this year. Evidence, attributes that would be coming online in the human experience of somebody tuning the dial to the higher frequencies. As we've explored them, I've had sessions with you all, and some of you are feeling somewhat frustrated. Some of you are feeling somewhat disappointed in yourself because you feel this weight of responsibility that somehow you got to manifest them, or you're not spiritual enough, or you're not ascending right. Well, here's the good news, beautiful soul. This insertion of this second moon, which by the way will not be visible to the human eye, this insertion of this energy is activating the divine masculine and divine feminine within you in a whole nother level. The divine masculine energy functions in your conscious mind. The divine feminine energy functions in your subconscious mind. So there is a impregnation happening between your conscious mind and your subconscious mind that's getting ready to birth and blossom an ability in you that's going to allow you to move into all those attributes, not with the flip of a switch, but with an internal unfolding, like a flower unfolding. You've been in that process because the seeds were planted back in 2012. Actually, the seeds were planted before you passed through the veil of consciousness to take your human incarnation in this life that you're in right now. It's been lying dormant in your soul's agreement to come online right now. Your soul knew it. Your human don't know it. Your subconscious knew it. Your conscious don't know it. They're going to blend, and every fiber of your being is going to know it. So I want it today, bear with me, I'm going to go a couple moments over because we started a little bit late. If you look at your life right now, there are a lot of moving parts that are shifting and sifting, and there's been a lot of awarenesses that have caused a heaviness and a sorrow, and then there's been a breath of fresh air, and it's like, oh, I see the point of this, and then there's been a contraction, but wait, holy shit, and then there's been another. Wow, life is amazing. Look at these things that are manifesting for me and through me and in me, and wait, where is it going, and why does it not feel so good, and then wait, all of a sudden there's something really wonderful again. And over this weekend, I would imagine you felt incredibly exhausted and a little bit heavy. Maybe a lot of bit heavy. In this process, back in 2017, when the Masters of Light showed up, they talked about timelines. Didn't know anything about timelines. If you go on YouTube now, everybody's talking about timelines. But we are thinking about timelines and trying to make sense of it the best we can. This insertion in this bookended masculine and feminine solar lunar eclipse is going to elevate your awareness of shifts of timelines. All timelines are, beautiful soul. It's not a physical reality shift. It's a consciousness shift. And if you remember, and some of you won't, and some of you will go, oh, now it makes sense. I said back at the beginning of this year, I've said it many times, but I really said it at the beginning of this year, while we're doing the mastermind with the elders and the masters of light, they want us to understand their definition of consciousness. And their definition of consciousness is our awareness of ourself in human form as source. It's an ever-expanding awareness of our drop in the infinite ocean of one, evolving and blossoming into this real-time experience and awareness that there is no separation between me as my drop and me as the one. We can conceptualize that the best that we can. What's about to happen between now and the 25th is this blossoming of a real-time embodied awareness, because your subconscious mind and your conscious mind are going to merge. You're going to have an expanded quantum awareness of yourself as the one. How that reads out will be your responsibility to pay attention to. Keep your Indiana Jones hat on. You can't do it wrong, and you can't not do it. But you can simply not focus your awareness to be in that discovery process. So here's my admonishment today through October 4th. Give it some time, because these energies are going to linger after this insertion. Like I said to you 2 weeks ago, everything is about you leveling up your emotional mastery. And your emotional mastery is, bottom line, it's paying attention to any thought that's making you feel something you don't need to be feeling and something that doesn't feel awesome. Doesn't mean overriding your internal guidance. If something's happening in your life that's generating an emotional response, let yourself emote as a way of processing what's happening in the moment that it's happening, and then let it go. 2 weeks ago, I admonished you, stay off of social media, stay off of the mainstream news, stay away from anything, no matter what your mind is telling you why it's helpful and needful. All of it is dramatically affecting your ability to manage your emotional mastery. It's feeding information into your subconscious mind that's getting an upgrade right now. Don't make it harder. Support the process. Stay away from shit that wants to tell you how to think and how to feel. Pay attention to your thoughts. Choose thoughts that make you feel excited and curious and uplifted and inspired and moving forward, even if it's just tiny baby steps in the midst of the contraction expansion. You become super intentional in that process between now and, I'll say, the 5th of October. You're going to set the stage for where your meter is going to be, where your gauge is going to be, where your bandwidth's going to be through this pocket through November 25th. And if I was just going to bottom line anything today, where you're setting your bandwidth is going to be directly related to the capacity of you riding the glorious surprise and amaze me energy as we continue to navigate whatever shows up on the world stage. This is the most glorious, positive awesomeness that could possibly be presented to us. But the choice is ours. Where we focus, where focus goes, energy flows. Really turn the dial on your commitment to yourself to feed your mind only nutritional um thoughts and information that support this little process I'm talking about. Your subconscious and your conscious mind are getting infused to help you become aware of yourself as the drop in the infinite power of the one. And I'm going to finish here. I've been saying for 5 years, this melding, it's all right here in your heart chakra, your upgraded command center. And the energy there is absent of fear. It has no knowledge or belief that it is anything but source, and it is absent of any human limitation because it is not human. If you focus there and allow that reality to become an embodied part of your beingness as this merging is happening between your subconscious and your conscious mind, your life will change dramatically. It already is. This is just an invitation to master your thoughts in a little window of time. There's your challenge. There's your game. Keep your Indiana Jones hat on, and stay in curiosity and ask yourself, how can I be even more masterful and mindful of the thoughts I'm thinking that are generating the emotions I'm experiencing? You keep that as your mantra over the next 5 days, you're going to crush it. Have fun with it. That's where I'm going to leave you today. I love you. Be well. Bye for now.